All right, guys, just wanted to give you a quick heads up on a couple of the new things we've been putting in for Jukebooks. I know it's been kind of quiet on this front, but it's because um, really we're kind of in a hold pattern a little bit because we just want to make sure that we got things working, without monkeying around with things too much, especially when now that people are starting to use it, we want to minimize the impact. But a couple of things that we have put in by suggestion. One was now that we have the set tracker, every time you would clear a request, even if you didn't play it, the clear would assume that you did play it, and it would add it to the set tracker for that night. So let's say you had a few requests that you didn't end up playing. If you cleared them out one by one, it would say that you had played them. Your set list would reflect that. So what we decided to do now was replace the clear button with a thumbs up or a thumbs down button. And all that simply does is that if you are using the set tracker, like you've entered a venue name and you are tracking the set, any request that you give the thumbs up to will count toward your set tracker. Anything you give the thumbs down to just clears it without actually adding it to the set tracker. So it's a little more accurate reflection. So here you can see I'm logged in with Mr. Juke. Um, and if I wanted to add this to my set tracker, I would just click this little green thumbs up. If I wanted to just say that I played it without adding it, or maybe I didn't end up playing it, I just use the thumbs down. So I'm going to go ahead and click the thumbs down button, and we'll see that if I go to my activity log now, we'll see that I've just cleared this request. Okay, so I hope that's a little easier for people to understand. We've also got some changes under the profile. So I'm just going to pull that up. We removed the Jukebook section in here because it's sort of redundant now that the menu has a songs drop down. So if you look here, we've got songs where you can do all the same things you used to do within the profile. It just seemed redundant and another place that we had to add things. So we took that out. We moved the Jukebook count up underneath your picture. And there are a couple of new things in here I kind of wanted to touch a little bit about. We knew about the re-request delay, right? That's the amount of time it takes before a song is released and able to be played again. But the other thing that we added in was a 10-minute re-request freeze per user. So when a requester comes in and requests a song, and if you have the 10-minute re-request enabled, they won't be able to request another song for 10 minutes. So it kind of helps mitigate if you've got somebody that's a little overly eager on the request side. So that's pretty cool. And then some people would prefer that their song lists are presented to the audience by title instead of artist. So we made that a selectable toggle under your profile as well. So you can now, by default, choose whether your song list gets displayed by artist or title. But we also did add a button under the requester view of your songbook, your Jukebook, where they can also decide to sort it by title instead of by artist alphabetically. And the reason for that is sometimes, people know song titles rather than artists. And instead of just wanting to type it in and search for it, they just want to say, oh, All Out of Love, it's with an A. So they're going to go and look under that instead of looking under, the artist. So anyway, that is now put in there. I think it makes a little bit more sense. We've had a lot of positive feedback already about the 10-minute request delay. Because we've had it a few times where people have been a little over eager with their suggestions. So again, the main things that we want to kind of keep in mind, or the main things that this update was about, was underneath the Jukebook is the new way of indicating how requests have been played. So in this case, if I was tracking my set for this particular show, I would just press the thumbs up button to indicate that, yes, I did play this request, or I would press the thumbs down button to just say that I either didn't play it or, I just want to discard it. So if I go ahead and press the thumbs up, I don't know if it'll show right now because I'm not currently logged into a venue. No, it just says that it was marked as played, but it hasn't added it to the set tracker because I didn't log Mr. Juke into a venue. I just said he was going online. So that's a couple of the new features here on Jukebooks. And if you've been eager to sign up and give it a shot, do so. It's free to use. We'd love to see some more people testing it out. And yeah, we'll catch you later.